Well, it should come as no surprise that this road is called pole lined. And yeah, it certainly follows all these poles here. It's just interesting that they're right on the road and haven't been moved out of the way, at least a lot of them.
It is very odd seeing all these poles laying on the ground. We're not sure why. The bases have all been destroyed, whether it was intentional or Mother Nature, we have no idea. But we're gonna head west right now towards the middle of the peninsula and then start heading north with our final destination being Guadalupe Hot Springs. Oh, are we looking forward to that. Now we have 100 miles to go. We're gonna see if we can make it, but it's gonna be a long day.
And what we can see from these signs here says score that this was part of the racing circuit, which explains why it's so torn up. And this type of stuff makes for some slow going because the trophy trucks and things that rip through here really do a number on these trails. And once they start getting these whoops, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Well, this trail is definitely kind of my style. You got some great views, you got some technical sections, you've got just a wide variety of really interesting things to keep you engaged the entire day. It's not the same thing over and over again. Every few minutes, it's something new.
Got a really cool view of these hills over here. Oof. Gonna switch into 4 low. We got a big descent. I was just picking up too much speed. That is definitely a very cool view over on this side. Somewhere along the lines, we need to start moving north to get to our destination, and we're still going southwest. So if I remember right, it does curve back at some point, but I think we still have quite a ways to go. Well, we've come down into this wash. At least it's a little smoother for the time being, but now it is starting to get late. It's almost 4 o'clock. There's no possible way we're gonna make it to the campsite, which is still almost 60 miles away. So now we're just looking for a good flat spot, and we're gonna set up camp for the night. All right, it is a little after 5 o'clock, 4 hours into the trail and 30 miles. There was some slow going on that for sure. Some fun climbs, some fun drops, some cool views of the hills, some shelf road stuff, and a lot of rocks. There was a lot of rocks. But we're having some dinner. Rich fixed some steak and potatoes with his world famous, is it world famous now?
Well, after you post this video.
After I post this video. It's world famous Guajillo sauce. Absolutely phenomenal. And Matt's been cutting up wood. We're gonna have a little fire, keep warm tonight, and relax and hit it hard again tomorrow. It's morning here at camp. And it was nice last night. I had a window open. It was just a nice, peaceful evening. There were some donkey sounds. There were some coyote sounds. Just kind of the sounds of nature out here. It's very pleasant. And I'm going to say, for the most part, most everything is working. You know, there's always little issues here and there. The Blue Eddy Charger 2 just doesn't seem to want to turn on. I don't know why. I'm going to see if it's getting proper voltage today. So it may or may not be a problem, but I have a backup for charging the power station that's in the back seat that I use for drones and stuff. Rich and I both installed these Gasland water heaters for our showers. Those have been working great, and so far so good. You know, there's always going to be something that doesn't work right. The fridge in the back seat stopped working, and so I was able to plug it into the power station in the back seat to keep it running. Turns out an M4 connector and the back had come unplugged. So plug it back in, everything's back up and working. I hate those plugs. I'm going to eliminate all of them when I get home and just have solid, wire connections everywhere, so I don't have plugs that are coming undone. Other than that, things are going pretty smooth. We've got about 60 miles left to go on here before we get over to that springs area and decide what we're going to do. We're probably going to keep going and work our way over to the Baja Divide Trail. So that's up on our list of to-do things right now. We just got to get camp taken care of and get back on the road, because it's going to be a long day of wheeling. We're leaving camp and we have to work our way through a little bit of a boulder garden here. Ooh, that was a big one for Matt right there. No, actually it took us a...
That's why I put my boots on this morning.
Actually, it took us a moment to get orientated this morning. Even had to put the drone up.
Needed knee-high ones
Had to put the drone up in order to find the trail. And there are tons and tons of things that just want to poke you out here and hurt you bad. So you got to be careful. These cactus are really sharp. You got cholas around. You got barrel cactus. Everything out here wants to hurt you. So not only do you need to be careful, you need to watch your pets so that they don't get too close to these things and get themselves hurt. The other day, Lucas snagged a tiny little piece of cholo, but man, it got him good. And now I have to try and keep an eye on him and keep him away from stuff. But these little guys, like right here, oh, these will hurt if you get too close. So, we're making our way, and 60 miles or so to go to get to the hot springs, and we don't even know if we're gonna stay there tonight. So, it's gonna be an interesting day, a lot of desert running, and we'll see what we see. Ouch. Just got hit in the face with a mesquite twig. Whew, that smarts. That's better than an ocotillo, that's for sure. As we make this little climb up, looks like we may have a pretty cool view coming up here in a little bit. Great selection of pokey things out here. Just about everything grown boy needs other than a swirl. Little barrel cactus over there.
These things right here, see that? Those things, they bite. Ouch. Not good.
While it may seem like this has just been a nice, easy drive through the desert, don't let things fool you, because you never know. Something could always end up going wrong.
Take a look at what happened to Rich there. definitely took one. I couldn't see from my angle. I thought he just hit the rock slider, but he definitely took a ding there on the door.
While that spot did not look bad at all, there's just a weird combination of being off camber, a descent, and really soft sand, and it put Rich into a really, really bad spot. Fortunately, it's just some minor body damage and everything will be fine. So we decided to take a different route, and it looks like that's working out pretty well for us. This trail is really proven to be something special for sure. We've had washes to go through. We've had ledges to go down. We had body damage because of a tricky area. Then we had those huge boulder garden to go through. And now we've got some steep climbs up here on loose rocks, off camber and on a side of a cliff. It just keeps getting better. Tell you about this route is you are in for some major pinstripes, and I mean it's one thing
lined up rocks through here.
It's one thing to brush up against shrubbery and stuff and get some stuff that can easily buff out, but here you're going up against mesquite and I don't even know what this other tree is, and some nasty, nasty hard wood stuff with lots of thorns on it. I'm gonna have some seriously deep scratches on this. And I don't know that they're all going to buff out. So if that's a concern, this is going to be a place to avoid for sure, because it is not a question of if. It is absolutely, positively,
like to be back here in a full-size truck.
100% you will get some nasty pinstripes on here.
Driver, right there. Hold that line right there. Now straight out. Right there. You're coming straight down the V-notch. Good. Keep coming. Passenger. Okay. Stop. Hold it straight. Keep going. Yep, you're good. Now passenger. Passenger. Come on. There you go. Hold on. Passenger, come on down. Full passenger. There you go. Right there. Not so much. Turn passenger. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's gonna feel sketch, but I want you to turn passenger and get up on this ledge. A little more. Driver. There you go. Keep going. Straight at me. Right here. Hold on. Now keep turning driver. Keep coming. Good. You're coming out of it. Straight. Good job. Right at me. Okay, come forward slowly. Now turn driver. Right there, hold. Hold. Keep coming. Driver. There you go, full driver. Good. Okay, keep coming. Straight out. There you go. Great. Okay, hold on. All right, straight down. Hold that line right there. Keep coming. Now driver. Good. Right around that rock. Okay.
right at me. Little more passenger. Little more passenger. Okay, you're gonna start flattening out. Fun. Okay, hard driver. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. Oh yeah, just barely made it over. Okay, now straight.
This is one serious, long obstacle here. We got to navigate down some really tight sections, over some boulders, around these V-notches, and it is washed out pretty bad. So it makes for spotting and driving a little tricky.
It shows us cutting to the right.
After that monster obstacle, we seriously needed a break, but it didn't last long, and we're back into the wash with these bowling ball and bigger sized rocks to go over. This trail is just not cutting us any slack.
Oh, this is brutal.
Shit.
Yeah.
What?
When I said there was guaranteed pinstripes here, yeah, these are brutal. Look at this, what I've got to go through right here.
That was brutal.
I mean, the bushes from both sides are touching each other.
Right ahead of me on the satellite, it's going to be a little dogleg left, and then kind of up around a hump, and then kind of a U shape. Does that all sound correct?
It does.
Oh, God.
All right, just want to make sure we're on the same track still.
Horrific pinstriping. Oh, I know that's going to be a hard pass for some of you guys out there. That was intense. To have the bushes from both sides literally touching each other, I mean, it can't possibly get any narrower than that when the entire trail is closed because of the bushes. And we still have 50 miles to go, and it's already noon. It's going to be a long, long day if we even make it off this trail today.
Should start opening up here.
Do not say that shit out loud.
Like an ocotillo forest here. Ah, it's pretty. None of them are blooming. They're green, which is nice, but I don't see any with flowers, which are typically these orange flowers on the tips of those arms. But that is a whole lot of densely packed ocotillos right here. Okay, at the top of this one, you can see the blooms up there. I don't know if you can see that. Try and point it out if it's not obvious on the video. But yeah, so there's a few of them that have some flowers on them. Some agave over here. Maybe Rich will grab some and make us some homemade tequila later on. I have no idea what the process for that is. This
All
is
right, hold on. I'm going to stop for just a second. I got an antenna. I got to stick back up.
This is kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen such a dense amount of ocotillos before. Along with the agaves. Do not want to get your hand scraped by one of those as you're driving by, though. They are brutal. They're just big, long, spiky sticks. Like everything out here. You know, there's places where you go where everything that's there wants to kill you. Everything out here just wants to poke you. And not in a good way. A real challenge of this trail is trying to stay on the trail. The track that we have is pretty good, but like right here, there is literally no sign that there is a trail here. There's no double track, there's no tire tracks, there's nothing to say that this is a trail. So you get someplace and you're just kind of going, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, something's not right. We gotta figure out where we're supposed to be again. And just the trail finding on here is proving to be one of the bigger challenges. How you would ever do this without tools like Trails Offroad and Gaia and stuff to make sure that you're staying on tracks, absolutely beyond me. You'd never be able to follow this on paper maps. It's just damn near impossible because there's very little landmarks. It's like, what are you going to do? Say, stay to the right of the two Ocotillos? I mean, there's not a whole lot to go on. Some of it is very, very clear. Other parts, absolutely not clear at all. And you make a turn and you think you were right, and then you have to turn around and backtrack a little bit to try and figure out where you're going. So yeah, just staying on the trail is pretty difficult. We've been spending quite a bit of time down in this wash, which is good because it's soft, it's flat, less plants we're going over, so we're able to pick up the speed a little bit and make up a little bit of time, because right now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we've gone almost 54 and a half miles. And remember, we had 90 to go, so we still have 36 miles at an average speed of about probably 12-15 miles an hour. So we easily have a few more hours on this trail, and we need to stop typically by 4 o'clock and make camp. Otherwise it's, we're doing it in the dark. So we're hoping to be off this trail today, but if it gets any harder or anything or slows us down, it's not going to happen. And Matt, he's running a little low on gas, but we think we'll be okay to get out of here. But we did not plan on spending 3 days on this trail, that's for sure. So we're just doing the best we can to work our way out of this and continue on.
Coming to an intersection here shortly.
At that point, we'll be on Onyx also.
We've been on this trail for 2 days, and while it's had its share of challenges, let's say, there was some wild off-camber sections, there was some tricky obstacles, there was huge boulder gardens to go through, and of course, some insane pinstriping. But was it worth it? Yes, this is our kind of trail. One of the things that will really stand out is this incredible feeling of remoteness. You are so far away from civilization that it's hard to describe that feeling of knowing there is no help anywhere around. On the flip side, it's just a beautiful example of the Baja Desert. The variety of plants, the variety of terrain, the views, the mountains that we have coming up in front of us. Just incredible. We've made it to our destination here at Guadalupe Hot Springs. Now it's time to settle down, set up camp, and do a little relaxing, because tomorrow we head over to start the Baja Divide Trail. So thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. We'll see you on the trails.